Getting very sleepy, very sleepy. Come on, you know that that's what a lot of people think of when they hear hypnosis, right? Maybe even you. Hi, I'm Stephanie Dalfonzo from YourPowerBreakthrough.com, and today I want to talk to you about hypnosis. Because yes, I'm a master intuitive coach, I'm also a certified hypnotist. Hypnosis is one of the many tools that I use to help women get their breakthroughs to success. So the first thing is we're going to ditch the swinging pendant or pocket watch, because that's really just for the movies and TV. Basically, anything you've probably seen in TV or movies about hypnosis is about as far from the truth as you can get. You know, it's all made up stuff. So the first thing I want you to understand is hypnosis. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's a naturally occurring state. You've been in and out of hypnosis countless numbers of time throughout your life. Think about, has there ever been a time when you've been driving, whether it's driving to or from work or driving anywhere, and you get there and you don't remember the drive, and yet thankfully you got there safely? That is a perfect example of what hypnosis is, because it's called highway hypnosis. At that moment in time, you weren't really relaxed, nobody had control over you. You just had your conscious mind off thinking over there, while thankfully your subconscious mind had you driving safely. So there's one experience of a naturally occurring state of hypnosis. Another one, it might have happened to you at the movie theater. If you're watching an action movie and they want you to jump and you find yourself jumping, or if they want you to cry and you find yourself tearing up, that again is a naturally occurring phenomenon of a focused state of awareness. And that's what hypnosis is. It's simply a focused state of awareness. So when we can get to that focused state of awareness, we can get to our subconscious mind, and that's where our real power is. I want you to think about our minds in terms of an iceberg. Now, the part that you see above the waterline is only about 10%, right? That represents our conscious mind, and our conscious mind really is very limited. If it is only 10%, literally there's a rule in psychology called 7 plus or minus 2. And it means that with our conscious minds, we can only think of about 7 things at a time. That's not very much. It's the 90% under the surface, which is where our real power is. And unfortunately, that's what sunk the Titanic. So our conscious mind and then our subconscious mind. Well, our subconscious mind, if we go back to the driving analogy, I really loved being able to see it up close and in person when my kids were learning how to drive. They had to think about absolutely everything consciously. And now they just get in the car and drive, much like you and I. We just get in the car and drive without having to consciously think about it. So our subconscious mind is where the automatic functions happen. When we go to sleep, our conscious mind shuts off, but thankfully our subconscious mind is still working to keep our heart beating, our blood pumping, our lungs filling with air. So our subconscious is really where our power is. It's also where everything gets stored as truth. So say that somebody comes to me now with a fear of highway driving. Well, maybe they had an experience recently in their adulthood, and we can heal it from that. Many times I have found over the years that I think about this one man that I worked with several years ago, a beefy cop, a cop who's developed a fear of highway driving. That was really tough for him. So using hypnosis and gently going into the subconscious mind to find out where the root cause was, it actually was one of his parents' experiences when he was like maybe 5 years old in the back seat of the car. So that almost like a virus on your computer, that had been running under the surface for all these years, and then he had something trigger it, and it became bigger and bigger until he finally sought me out for help with it. So things that happen in our childhood get lodged in our subconscious mind, and so no amount of talking is going to help us to get to where that is. You can think about it again in terms of that virus on the computer. My job is to help you figure out where that virus is, then take it off the computer, and then install new, healthy software for where you want to get. So I could go on and on for hours and hours about hypnosis, because it's just so phenomenal in helping us to change. So what I'll leave it at this is I wanted to give you just a quick little little overview of what hypnosis is, and I would love to have you join in the conversation. Post your questions, your comments, anything you know or may want to know more about hypnosis. Post it in the comments section below, okay? Have a fantastic day. I'm Stephanie Dalfonzo from YourPowerBreakthrough.com.